Hey, good morning. Wow. Okay, so once in a while I share these post-meditation sort of visualization descriptions where I do a brief sort of rundown of what just happened or what I just witnessed or experienced. And if you're not familiar with the visualizations or the visions I have, I don't even need to get into such deep meditation, but I'm a very visual person, and in my meditations as well, it's like I call it 4D IMAX. I mean, I just kind of sit back and I should get some popcorn really, and I watch the show. So here's what happened this morning just now. I am working together with a dear friend of mine, and I'm not going to get into detail about him other than that. So what I saw was, so often in front of me, there's a person or a body, usually lying down. And so it was him. And so then what I do is he sort of stands up in front of me. And it was me. So there was two. It was surprising. It's usually just one. But then it was me, but it wasn't only me. It could have been. And if you're going to get woo-wooed out from where I go with this, you might as well just stop listening now, because I go out there and I will not retreat from the experiences I have. Because once you go down this path, you're like, ooh, I want more of that. So anyway, there's my disclaimer. Then there was some version of me, and I was standing there as well. But then it was like another body of some kind, but I couldn't see this one clearly, and it was smaller, and this little guy or gal or being went up and went in between us, and so this body there holds up his or her two hands, and so me and then my friend, we are holding this third person or whatever it was. I mean, angel, guardian, take your pick, light being, you choose your favorite description. I couldn't see it. It was more just like almost a silhouette. And so now we've got me, we've got this being, and then my friend. And so we're standing there like the three of us, and I sort of see it like, and again, with the visualizations, I see it like, remember when you were a kid, if you ever did this, and your mom helped you with, like, you cut out a piece of paper. So you fold the piece of paper into several pieces, and then you cut, and you then get whatever you cut, but you get it 3 or 4 times, right? So I kind of saw it like that, except that I was clearly there and my friend was clearly there, and then this other being in between us. But then what happened? So, and me, like the me of today in my meditation, sitting there in my chair, I have my hands up now. A lot of the stuff I don't do, I just go with the flow, right? And I have my hands up, and I have one hand up, and I'm connecting that with my friend's hand. My right hand is connecting with my friend's left hand, and then my left hand is connecting with this version of myself's right hand with my left hand. So we're forming a circle or a connection or a circuit. But then I disconnect from me, the me of today, of the guy sitting in the meditation, and then the me and the friend connect. But then what keeps happening is that more whatever beings or more bodies or more spirits are coming up, and they're going sort of in between and in front of and in the little circle, and then they're making their own circle on the outside and making new circles on the inside with just, it turned out to be like endless beings and bodies and angels and guardians and spirits and whatever you want to call them. And then it became very, well, I mean, I could see it so clearly. I hope I can describe it well. But it was, okay, this is going to sound weird, but do you know on a drill, you have this one drill bit, and it's not so much a bit, is that it can cut a circle out of a piece of wood, right? So the drill bit itself, it's hollow and it's circular like a cup, except on the edge of the cup are these razor edges, and when it spins, it makes a hole. So So this is how you can cut a hole behind, a TV panel or something so the cables can fit through. So this, all right, that's the end of that. But the spinning part and the circular part, so it wasn't sharp like that, but it's circular, and so it's not razor things, but it's made up of now all these bodies or people or whatever. And now they're of many, many different sizes and different speeds, and they're rotating in different directions. So one's going in, one's going out, one's going left, one's going right. But they are all, what's that word? I'm looking for a word from like geometry or whatever. They're not touching each other, and yet they're connected. So it's a little bit like a Russian doll where there's one inside of the other. And I can't count anymore how many of these elements, these circles, are connected. And now it's going sort of up and down. And so it's almost like a living organism in that that's the word concentric, like a target practice thing. There are concentric circles. So smaller circles wrapped up in bigger circles. And some are taller and some are shorter, and some are spinning faster and some are spinning more slowly. And they are all connected. And they're going up and down and in and out and like floating just effortlessly. And I, Bradley of today, sitting in my meditation with my eyes closed and my headset on, I'm just kind of watching the show thinking, wow, what is this thing? And the message I got, because I often will get some kind of message, is let them do their thing. Let the spirit, let the higher self, let the bigger power, let the gods, let the God, let the beings, the angels, the whatever, let them do their thing and just watch and enjoy and benefit. And I mean it with benefit. Receive what you would like to receive from this sort of perfection of energy, really. It was like this energetic, circular construction. I mean, a child and his, erector set. Wow, that's a blast from the past. So this finely tuned machine of circular in and out and up and down and different speeds. And I wish I could draw this thing or paint it or make some visual graphic representation of this thing. It was just gorgeous. So that was the energy, and that's where the energy was sort of being created or being maybe, I don't know, sucked in or pulled along with the different beings that kept energizing these circles. And again, the message was, let the circles, let the beings, let the higher selves do that hard part. And you sit back and, here we go, more techie Bradley here, without even touching it, without even being physically connected to it, get some of that energy that is just glowing and excreting. That's bad. It's sort of like a wireless phone charger, right? You don't have to touch it. You can put it really close and it will still get the power from the power source. So if that's the power source and you need some power, you need some energy, then there you go. That's my quite mechanical, that was interesting. It's like mechanical combined with spirit. There you go. There's Bradley for you. Mechanical combined with spirit visualization of this morning. Okay, I often record these things because I see them very clearly and then I forget them quite quickly unless I work through them, which is what I just did. So if you need some energy today, there's my visualization for you. I wish I could draw these things or maybe AI can help me with that. And I would love to make some sort of visual representation of what I experience during my meditations. That's it. And there's the energy for you, my friend, listening, and for you, my friends who I don't know, listening to this. Take some of it. There is unending energy, and it's just a matter of receiving it and surrendering to it. There you go. That's my morning. Have a great day.